Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you are having a terrific Tuesday. I'm Corinne Brown, the Fresh Expert, and this is Fresh Tip Tuesday. I'm coming to you live from our Tupperware studio here in Charlotte, right off Tyvola Road, 770 Tyvola Road. Go ahead and write it down because we got a really fun, amazing open house. We're doing like a family fun day this Saturday coming up, so make sure you wrote that down. But today for Fresh Tip Tuesday, I'm going to share with you guys how to make stacked salads. We also are going to make an amazing cilantro vinaigrette and talk about some fresh tips about quinoa, okay? So let's jump into it. Now, it is really easy to make your own salad dressings. A lot of people don't realize how simple and easy it really is. It's just having the right tools. And thankfully, I have the right fresh product picks because of Tupperware. Now, for cilantro vinaigrette, we got to start off with, of course, cilantro. So go ahead and take your cilantro, take it fresh, put the whole pieces in there. Don't just tear off the leaves. All of it has great nutrients, and you want to put all of it in there. And then we're going to take 2 garlic cloves and some extra virgin olive oil. Some people call it EVOO. Doesn't really matter as long as you know you got that in there. The greener the oil, though, the better it is. So always remember that. You want to get the greenest extra virgin olive oil that you can. Okay, then we're going to do the juice of a lime. I have our lemon lime press because it really gets all the juice out of it. You put it inverted inside, and then you can watch and see how it just squeeze. See, sound effects really do make everything better in life. You guys got to try it. Oh, hello, Miss Leanne. How are you this morning? They say it's going to storm here in the Carolinas. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like storms. Okay, so then you can also do a little bit of Dijon mustard. Then we're going to do some of our Southwest Chipotle. This is the one I teach in that DIY seasoning class, and it's one of my favorite ones that I use. And then a little bit of salt. Then you're going to take it in our little chopping press and just pull the lawnmower. Remember, each time you pull the handle, it's like hand chopping 100 times. So it really doesn't take long at all. I mean, you can make relish in seconds. Oh, thanks, Roger. I felt very fall-y today. So, you know, it's going with that look. Okay, but then if you guys can look, my cilantro vinaigrette is done. You can add some extra oil if you want to give it a little bit more liquidy or a little more lime juice. A lot of times it's good to let it sit for about 24 hours. That way you really get the flavors melding together, like a marinade, right? Because you want to get all those amazing fresh flavors all at once. But once we have our dressing, then we can move to the next part of this amazing Fresh Tip Tuesday, and that is making stacked salads. Now, you might have seen these before on TV or Pinterest or on Facebook on all these different lives where they put it in mason jars, okay? Well, you know, I'm all about Tupperware because I break glass, and I like to make sure my kids don't get glass shards all in their feet. So this is why I love Tupperware's Quick Shake to use for stacked salads. Now, stacked salads, you can do pasta salads, you can do all kinds of really cool creations. Go to blog.tupperware.com. There's 4 salad recipes from chicken cob to a taco salad to a pasta salad, all on there. Also, the link up on here, thefreshexpert.com, is one that I shared on WBTV a few years ago. Okay, but let's get to it. For those of you guys that don't want to go those other places, just stay right here with me. We've got our salad dressing we're going to put first. So salad dressing always goes first in the bottom, okay? And you'll see why, because we're going to flip it out together, and I'll show you why it's so much better when you do it that way. So salad dressing goes in the bottom. Then the next thing you're going to put is the heavier, non-porous things. I like to think these are things that you would be marinating anyways, like tomatoes, beans, oranges, broccoli, that sort of stuff. So you'd put them in here. However, we're doing what? I'm making a healthy quinoa and spinach salad for you today. So instead of doing tomatoes, even though I do have them nicely stacked in my family fridge set, we'll have to talk about this one another day so y'all can see. I've gone ahead and cut up some red peppers and some orange peppers. The recipe calls for green peppers. I just like color. You know, they say you eat with your eyes before you eat with your stomach. So always make sure that when you plate yourself, make yourself your own food, make it be yummy. The more colors, the better. It also means it's fresher, which means it's healthier for you. So many great benefits. Okay, so we've got our peppers in here. Then we're gonna go and do your heavier, more absorbent things. And this would be your meat proteins, your nuts, and your grains. Now in this one, we've got our peppers. Then we're gonna take about half of a can, which is a half a cup of black beans. These are organic black beans. I've gone ahead and used our can opener so it's not sharp. I'm not gonna cut myself. No, I'm just kidding, it's fine. That's the great thing about Tupperware. Put your half a cup in there, and you can store the rest in your sealed tight, airtight products for later. Then we're gonna take quinoa and put some fresh quinoa in. Now I made this morning, actually in my microwave in only 6 minutes. Say what? I know, 6 minutes is so great. That's because I use Tupperware's microwave rice maker. I threw it in there with some vegetable broth and some orange juice, and I actually had a parent-teacher conference, so I threw it in the microwave and I ran away. And when I came home, it had absorbed all of it. Now real quick, here's your fun fresh tips about quinoa. I can't talk this morning. Quinoa is a protein. A lot of people hear about it. It's a superfood. That's because it's high in protein and it's also high in fiber. It's gluten-free and it has so many minerals and vitamins. In fact, one serving of quinoa gives you 10% of your daily value of those vitamins and nutrients. Kind of cool, right? Here's another cool thing. Although people often substitute quinoa for rice, did you know quinoa is actually a seed? I know, isn't that cool? And it's also related to beets, chard, and spinach. So there's your fresh tips on quinoa today. Go try it out. It's so easy. And that microwave rice maker simplifies. Okay, so it's back to this. On the bottom, we've got our dressing. Then we've got our heavier non-porous things like, in this case, my peppers and then my beans. Then you've got the more absorbent ones, your proteins, and I put my quinoa right there. Now we're gonna put the delicate veggies. This is like your mushrooms, strawberries, and cucumbers. And then you'll put your greens and your herbs. In this salad, I am using spinach, and of course I've got it in my fridge smart because y'all gotta see this. This spinach has been in here 3 weeks. Yum! Guys, never have UFOs, unidentified fridge objects, okay? Remember, there might be a black hole in your fridge, but when you use Tupperware, you put more green in your pocket as well as green in your stomach. You can use that, it was a good one. Okay, so then we're gonna add all that stuff in there, and then we're just gonna seal it up, and you can store it in the fridge, and you can leave this in there. Go ahead and do your meal prep for the week and have multiple types of salads ready, and then you can just grab and go. Now, let me show you how beautiful this is when you pour it out. See how pretty that is though? Like seriously, guys. I mean, isn't that pretty, even though it's all stacked together? And you got this like great meal. So this is the cool thing. Because the dressing goes in the bottom, when you flip it out, it literally dresses your salad all at once. And your greens are still gonna be nice and crisp, so your spinach, and then everything else goes on top. So normally I'd let this sit for a little bit unless you're running out the door. No big deal. Unscrew it, right? Then you're gonna take it and watch this. Ooh. Guys, look how pretty that is. So here you go, stacked salad, healthy quinoa and spinach salad. It's good for you, it tastes great. I have lunch now and I'm really excited, but next time